These are the precepts and judgments which you must do in the land which the Lord, the God of your fathers, will give to you, so that you may possess it during all the days that you shall walk upon the soil. Overturn all the places where the nations, which you will possess, worship their gods on lofty mountains, and on hills, and under every leafy tree. Scatter their altars and break their statues. Burn their sacred groves with fire and crush their idols. Abolish their names from those places. But you shall not do the same to the Lord your God. Instead, you shall approach the place which the Lord your God will choose among all your tribes, so that he may set his name there, and may dwell in that place. And you shall offer, in that place, your holocausts and victims, the tithes and first fruits of your hands, and your vows and gifts, the firstborn of the cattle and of the sheep. And you shall eat it there, in the sight of the Lord your God. And you shall rejoice in all the things to which you shall set your hand, you and your household, which the Lord your God has blessed for you. You shall not do there the things that we are doing here today, each one doing what seems good to himself. For even until the present time, you did not arrive at the rest and the possession, which the Lord your God will give to you. You shall cross over the Jordan, and you shall live in the land which the Lord your God will give to you, so that you may have rest from all the surrounding enemies, and so that you may live without any fear. In the place which the Lord your God will choose, so that his name may be in it. To that place, you shall bring all the things that I instruct you, holocausts, and victims, and tithes, and the first fruits of your hands, and whatever is best among the gifts that you shall vow to the Lord. In that place, you shall feast before the Lord your God, you, and your sons and daughters, your men and women servants, as well as the Levite who dwells in your cities. For he has no other portion or possession among you. Take care that you do not offer your holocausts in any place that you see. Instead, you shall offer sacrifices in the place which the Lord will choose within one of your tribes, and you shall do whatsoever I instruct you. So, if you wish to eat, and if the eating of flesh pleases you, then kill and eat according to the blessing of the Lord your God, which he has given to you, in your cities. You may eat it whether it is unclean, that is, having blemish or defect, or whether it is clean, that is, whole and without blemish, of the kind which is permitted to be offered, such as the roe deer and the stag. Only the blood you shall not eat. Instead, you shall pour it upon the ground like water. You may not eat in your towns the tithes of your crops, and your wine and oil, the firstborn of your herds and your flocks, nor anything which you will vow, or which you will offer spontaneously, nor the first fruits of your hands. But you shall eat these before the Lord your God, in the place which the Lord your God will choose, you, and your son, and your daughter, and your manservant and womanservant, and the Levite who dwells in your cities. And you shall rejoice and be refreshed in the sight of the Lord your God by all the things to which you will extend your hand. Be careful, lest you abandon the Levite, at any time while you are living in the land. When the Lord your God will have enlarged your borders, just as he has spoken to you, and when you would eat the flesh that your soul desires. But if the place which the Lord your God will choose, so that his name may be there, is far away, you may kill, from your herds and your flocks which you will have, in the manner I have instructed to you, and you may eat in your towns, as it pleases you. Just as the roe deer and the stag may be eaten, so also may you eat these, you may eat both the clean and the unclean alike. Only beware of this, you may not eat the blood, for their blood is for the soul, and because of this, you must not eat the soul with the flesh. Instead, you shall pour it upon the ground like water, so that it may be well with you, and with your sons after you, when you will do what is pleasing in the sight of the Lord. But the things that you have sanctified and vowed to the Lord, you shall take up and bring to the place which the Lord will choose. And you shall offer your oblations of flesh and of blood upon the altar of the Lord your God. You shall pour out the blood of your victims upon the altar. And you yourself shall eat the flesh. Observe and heed all the things that I instruct to you, so that it may be well with you, and with your sons after you, continually, when you will do what is good and pleasing in the sight of the Lord your God. When the Lord your God will have abolished before your face the nations, which you shall enter so as to possess them, and when you will possess them and live in their land. Be careful that you do not imitate them, after they have been overturned at your arrival, and that you do not seek their ceremonies, saying, just as these nations have worshipped their gods, so also will I worship. You shall not act in like manner toward the Lord your God. For they have done to their gods all the abominations that the Lord spurns, offering their sons and daughters, and burning them with fire. What I command to you, this only shall you do, for the Lord. You may neither add nor subtract anything.